What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we have something different. Today we will be making a wedding dress. I have got permission from the bride to document this process of me making her dress for her. She's super lovely, super excited. She gets married this month. We've had some crazy times that has led up to us just making her wedding dress. Anyway, we are down to the final piece of it. We've done our tester gowns and everything like that, so we know exactly what we're doing. As you can see here, I am just cutting out the interfacing. So the piece I'm working on at the moment is the centerpiece. The interfacing is literally what's going to give the dress a stiff hold on the bodice. It's going to hold its shape, and for her, she just found it a bit more comforting and secure for her. Yeah, so the thing with interface, like I said, it is a stiffer fabric, so it will hold its shape. This is me cutting out I want to say this is the centre back piece. So we're going to cut out two of these. For each pattern piece, we'll cut out two. It won't be on every piece of fabric. It's only going to have one layer of interfacing for each piece. That way, yeah, it's not too stiff. It'll still have its hold, but it'll still have a movement to it as well. Yeah, so just laying out each piece. For me, I have to use every piece. I mean, I think I'm about to, after this piece, cut off a bit, which kind of killed me, but I was just like, I can't fit anything on here. But I put it aside and just saved it for later. Oh, there I go. Cutting it off. Anyway, yeah. This is in the afternoon light as well from my giant windows, so I think in the next part of the video is later on, and the sun has gone down. That's why literally it's so bright at the moment. And yeah, this piece is the center side, the back side piece. So yeah, again, just cutting out the interfacing for it. That's literally what the first part of this whole video is going to be. It's just me cutting out interfacing. But yeah, it's a slow process, but it's needed to be done at the end of the day. But yeah, trimming off those extra edges, just making sure it is all the same throughout the whole thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of what I'm doing at the moment. And just like that, all of my pieces for interfacing have been cut. So yeah, I'm just unpinning it so I can set aside the interfacing for later. And obviously I'll need the pattern pieces for my next step, which will be the main fabric. Yeah, so I literally just grabbed the main fabric and realised, because I've had it folded, it's all creased. So I'm now going to have to iron it all out. Yay! Okay, so it is later in the day now, hence why the sun has gone down, and I've had to shut the blinds as well because it's still that tiny bit too bright. But yeah, I've got out my little ironing board. Weirdly enough, I got this from B&M, and it's probably the best thing I've bought. I do have a steamer, however, when you just need to do big bulks of fabric, it's better to iron, obviously. So yeah, we're going to iron out the main fabric and go from there. Got my little cheeky iron, realising I don't think I filled it from before. So, nope, completely ignoring that fact. Kerry, this is going to annoy you later on. Literally, you have not got enough water in there to do all of your fabric. Oh well, she can't hear me. Anyway, here is said fabric. And yes, it is huge. It's a big chunk of fabric. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Don't think this through. Oh my god, why do I look so miserable? Try smiling, Kerry. Stop thinking things through. Just iron. Oh wait, we're waiting for it to heal. My bad. Yeah. Anyway, let's do some ironing. Fun. I know how much everybody loves this. I wonder if I can get someone to do this for me. I just get a little impatient waiting for this. Finally! Oh, has any seamstress out there ever had that fear that when you put your iron down, the fabric's going to stick to it? Yeah, genuinely have that fear all the time. I have fear of that. I have fear of cutting fabric, knowing full well if you get this wrong, you can't undo it. So, yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, put it down. Definitely still not enough water. I can physically see it from here, Kerry. There's not enough water in that iron. What an idiot. Okay, so we did fast forward and it's now ironed. We don't have to sort anything. Oh my god, I just smacked my ring off the table. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, main fabric is done, ironed, flat, sorted. So now we get to do the fun bit and cut out all the pattern pieces, which is of the main lining fabric. Yeah. Oh, wardrobe malfunction. Better go. And just like that, we have changed. Yeah. Kerry, stop faffing with your outfit. Kerry, focus. Kerry, focus. Hello. No, I've gone. Yeah, no, I've gone. Yep, there we go. Not quite sure what I'm doing. But yeah, I've gone. Am I coming back? Oh, you're back. You're back. Well done, Kerry. Yeah, you just wanted to tie it into it. No. Oh, well done. Well done. Outfit's nice. Okay. You got this. Haha, which is what it says on the top. Anyway, so just like the interfacing, we are cutting out the same pieces again, only with the lining fabric. We're going to cut out 4 pieces for everything apart from the center piece, which I only need 2 pieces for. So, if you think about it this way, a pattern piece makes up the side. So it goes from the very center of your body to the, sorry, not the side. What am I talking about? Absolute rubbish. Ignore that. So a pattern piece makes up from the very center of your body all the way around to the very center of your back. So, well, it does for this piece anyway. For this, you need to cut out double the amount of what you would cut out with one piece because you need to do both sides of your body, so left side and right side. So yeah, because we want this to be our lining fabric, which is one of the main fabrics, you need an inside piece and an outside piece. One that's going to be up against your skin and one that's going to be on show. That way you don't see any seams. I can hear all seamstresses out there who are watching this just going, I know. But hey ho, we move on. Yeah, so here I am lining everything up, cutting it out, just like before. So yeah, it's literally, this is probably one of the most boring parts of making a dress. You are literally just cutting out all the pieces. How long will I be doing this for? We'll see. Okay, so this is literally just me laying out all the pieces to make sure I can get as much of the fabric well, as little as the fabric, sorry, used as possible. So just making sure I arrange things in a certain way, that way I am using it to its best ability. I'm going to pin it all down and then cut it all out, and then once that's done I'm going to do it all over again and cut it all out, that way we have 4 of everything. Am I going to make you sit through and watch all of that? Because it probably did take me a while. No, I'm not, so bear with me. Okay, so everything is cut out. I am now just trimming up my edges and cutting in my notches, so the notches line up to make sure everything is, obviously like it says, in line. Yeah, it's a pretty common thing with seamstresses. They tend to do it when they cut out the pieces, whereas I like to make it awkward for myself and do it after, where I have to go back over every single piece and cut out all my notches. But yeah, we're going to do this for all of the pieces and make sure it's done. And then we are moving on to the bride's favourite piece of her dress, which is the next fabric, and it's just pure glitter. One thing I did forget to say I did, so all the interfacing that we cut earlier has been put into its own individual like poly pockets, just to make sure I don't mix anything up and I know what and what I do not have. So yeah, I'm just putting all of the pieces into their own bags, and yeah, we're going to move on to said glitter fabric in a second. But yeah, it's just so I can keep a track of everything. And here it is, glitter fabric. I won't lie, this glitter went everywhere. But it's amazing on, and it's an amazing piece. So yeah, here we go. Just lying it flat like we did before with the previous fabric, making sure it is all lining up. One thing I will say with this, which I got so annoyed about, when I bought it, the guy cut it. So I bought 4 meters of this fabric, and the guy cut it. And you know when you're just not paying attention, and you know for a fact you just cut that diagonally. So there better be my full 4 meters, and you better have cut it in the other direction, just so I have that little bit extra on the edge. But yeah, it didn't line up. So I've had to align it properly, and then there was this overlay bit which really annoyed me, but I managed to use it for something else as well. So I put one of the smaller pieces on it and managed to fold it in half and get what I needed out of it. So in the end it worked out, but it's still annoying. Like, I know you can't, it's fabric, you can't cut anything straight on fabric. However, you could have cut it better than what he did. Anyone could have. Anyway, so we're just lining up all of our pieces, lining up the fabric so that we can lie our pieces on, pin them into place and cut them. But look at the shine on that fabric. Look at it, it's glorious. Okay, so just like in the interfacing and the lining fabric, we are pinning everything down and making sure we are using the fabric to its best ability, and we are cutting out. Yes, the end is nigh. This is the last bit of fabric we have to cut out for the bodice. Whoop whoop. So literally we only have to do this once for the glitter fabric because it's only going to be on the outside of the dress, not up against her skin like the lining fabric will be. But yeah, it's this ivory tone, it's so nice. Yeah, over the top of this she's going to have a lace pattern as well, but we stitch that on freehand. We do not need to cut anything out for that. But yeah, long story short, this is the last bit of fabric. Am I gonna make you sit and watch me do this? I mean, I suppose I could skip a bit. You'll be fine. Have a bit of watch. You'll be fine. The last piece. The last piece. Come on, Kerry, cut it out. Don't get distracted. Just cut out the final piece. You can do it. You're almost there. You can do it. To the finish line. Keep going. Cut, cut, cut. You can do it. Yes! Finally! All cut, all cut. All fabric is all cut. And just like that, everything's cut out. And it's time to pack away everything we've used, just to make sure our space is tidy, clean, and as organised as it can be. Yeah, popping that glitter away. Was I covered in glitter after this? Yes. Do I regret buying it? No. Will the bride regret it? Absolutely not. She loves it. But yeah, just packing away every bit. Put my rice away. It was a good little weight to hold down fabric so it didn't move. And then, yeah, we are going to put everything where it should be. My scissors go in this drawer. This drawer is on my sewing machine. It is literally filled with just scissors. That's literally what it's there for. This literally had all the pattern pieces living in it, so it goes into her folder, which is here. This bag is full of all the extra things that I may need. So it's got her corset straps, it's got her boning, and her underwire in it, all ready for her. And then just literally packing away the rubbish, and that's everything done. So just so you can see what we've done today, these are the bags full of all the pieces for her corset, bodice, whatever you want to call it, on her dress. All cut out, ready to go for tomorrow when we shall be overlocking everything and, yeah, fusing the interfacing to the main pieces of fabric. So yeah, here they all are, just double checking I have all 7 bags. Done. All sorted. What am I checking over? This is it, Kerry. Okay, say bye.